Hare Krishna devotees, welcome to the Prema Bhakti Chandrika series by Srila Narottam Das Thakur. And today we are going to discuss the third verse, which happens to be the first verse of the Guru Puja that we sing every day. Shri Guru Charana Padma, Kevala Bhakati Sadma, Vando Mohi Savadhana Mate, Jahara Prasade Bhai, Ebhava Tariya Jai, Krishna Prapti Hoy Jahan Hoyte. So let's try to understand this verse word by word. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Sadma. The lotus feet of spiritual master is the abode of Kevala Bhakti. So let's try to understand this one. Shri Guru. Uh, our scriptures recommend that, uh, in fact, and emphasize that the devotional service begins with the taking shelter of the lotus feet of spiritual master. So, Adav Guru Padashray, this is what Srila Rupa Goswami has mentioned in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. And in this, we see that only after taking shelter of spiritual master, the real devotional service begins. And then comes the understanding the Krishna Tattva, our sambandha with Krishna, our abhideya, or the bhakti, or the process to attain our prayojan, or the love for Krishna. What is that abhideya? That all these things, Krishna Dikshadi Shikshanam, all these things need to be understood from the lotus feet of Guru, and therefore Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Sadma. Tasmat Gurum Prapadyeta Jidnyasu Shreya Uttamam Shabde Paricha Nishnatam. So what is the qualification of a Guru? He should not only be a Vaishnava, but an very advanced Vaishnava who is fulfilling three criteria. Shabde Nishnatam, Pare Nishnatam, Shabda Brahmani Nishnatam, Parabrahmani Nishnatam, and Brahmani Upasamashrayam. Upasamashrayam. So these three qualities. So first quality means Shabde Nishnatam means he should be Shabde Brahmani Nishnatam means he should be expert in understanding scriptures, expert in the understanding of scriptures, because unless he is expert in understanding of scriptures, he will not be able to clarify the doubts of the disciple. This is explained by Srila Sridhar Swami in his commentary. Then Srila Sridhar Swami explains that Pare Nishnatam means he should have the personal experience of Krishna consciousness, the direct experience of Krishna consciousness by his own advancement in devotional service, some experience of Krishna in his life. Why this is important? Because only because of this, he will be able to empower the heart of his disciple to take up to devotional service. And thirdly, how do we understand that Shabde Brahmani Nishnatam we can understand by asking questions? How do we understand his advance in devotional service? So the answer to this is Upasamashrayam. He has no other desire, any material desire in this world. He has only one desire, that is to please Krishna. So that, and he has no attraction to any of the allurements of this material world. That is a criteria that is Parabrahmani Nishnatam. So that means he's advanced in Shravana Kirtan Smaran. He has ruchi in that, and he has lost all his ruchi in material endeavors. So that is another criteria. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Sadma. Now let's come to understand Kevala Bhakati Sadma. Kevala Bhakti means Anya Bilashita Shunyam Jnana Karmadi Anavratam Anukulyana Krishnanushilanam Bhakti Ruttama. The devotional service which is uncovered by the processes of Gyan and Karma, and which is not tinged with any desire for personal aggrandizement. Anya Abhelashita Shanya. Only desire is to please Krishna. And Anukulyana Krishnanushilanam. So rendering favorable devotional service only with the desire to please Krishna, that is Uttama Bhakti, Kevala Bhakti, Ananya Bhakti, and taking shelter of Guru's lotus feet gives one this Kevala Bhakti. And another meaning of Kevala Bhakti Sadma means the only abode of devotion is Guru. That means if we please Guru, we'll be empowered to advance in devotional service. And if we displease, then the opposite effect will be we will have. That means no matter how much endeavor we put, yasya prasadat bhagavad prasado yasya prasadat na gati kutopi. If the Guru is not pleased, then we don't advance in devotional service. So, Bandomoi Savadhana Mate, what does it mean? So, therefore, I worship Guru's lotus feet with very great care. What is that great care? Firstly, Krishna himself mentions that one should not treat Guru as a mortal. That means he is carrying the energy or the spiritual energy from the spiritual world. So, this means that. आचार्य मां विजानीयात् नावमन्यत करिचित न मर्त्य बुद्ध्या असूयेत सर्वदेवमयो guru. That means one should not think that that spiritual master is a human being or a jiva or a conditioned soul or even pure soul for that matter. He is representing the his words are directly coming from spiritual world, just like we say Golokera Premdan Harinam Sankirtan. So one should think that Guru is directly the uh, resident of spiritual world, rendering direct service to Radha Krishna and the Parshads of one of the Parshads of Radha Krishna. So he's Parshad Tattva, not one should not take him as a soul, ordinary soul, or let alone thinking him to be immortal. So this should be one's disposition towards Guru. Savadhana Mate. That means he is Vrindavan Tattva, he is the Parshad Tattva. That means he is associate of Radha Krishna. Uh, so one should not take them as the Baddha Jiva or even Mukta Jiva for that matter, because Guru is even above Mukta Jivas. He is the Parshad. So that understanding one needs to have. Another meaning, Savadhana Mate means following all the etiquettes. That means there are some rules and regulations regarding uh, rules means what to do. Uh, Whenever one sees spiritual master, offer obeisances, chant his pranati mantra, welcome him, and do some menial service to him. Uh, Behave like a very intimate friend in heart to him, at the same time keeping respect. And there are some don'ts, that means do not use Guru's paraphernalia with I mean, do not speak of oneself greatly in front of Guru, praise somebody or praise oneself, or try to control somebody in front of Guru. So these things are to be totally avoided. So that is Savadhana Mate. Another meaning of Savadhana Mate is that one should be very careful about people who are not very favorable to our spiritual master. Even if they are Vaishnavas, we don't associate with them, don't go to their place where there is blasphemy or any kind of criticism or belittling of spiritual master. It is mentioned that in scriptures mentioned that even some demigods become envious. They think that this person will go to Vaikuntha surpassing us. Some of them, like most of the demigods are pure devotees, but some of them are not. So they can become envious, and they try to shake one's faith in one's spiritual master. And one has to be so careful. If that is the case of those who are at the level of demigods, then what to speak of those who are by nature very evil, people of this world. So not to speak of associating or seeing their face, those who criticize one's spiritual master. That is Savadhana Mate. And then Jahara Prasade Bhai, E Bhava Toriya Jai, Krishna Prapti Hoy Jaha Hoite. So the direct effect or the sought after result is Krishna Prapti Hoy. And the intermediate effect, or you can say the secondary effect, is that once anarthas are destroyed during whatever anarthas he might have will be destroyed. Even those anarthas which he is fighting, chronic anarthas which he is fighting for long based on his own strength, which are he is not able to will be destroyed by Guru's mercy. Srila Jiva Goswami writes, Tat prasado hi swaswa nana pratikara dustyaja anartha hanau parama bhagavad prasad siddhaucha moolam. That means by satisfying spiritual master, two things will happen. Intermediate result is all those anarthas, chronic anarthas like chronic diseases, very difficult to overcome by one's own strength, they will be destroyed. And second, uh, Krishna will be extremely happy with such person. Yasya prasadat bhagavad prasad. So that is this the third verse, which is the first verse of our Guru Puja. The Srila Narottam Das Thakur is establishing the importance of Guru, the prime importance of Guru in advancing in spiritual life. Kevala Bhakata Sadma has another meaning. Sadma means he is the abode. Both in sadhana and siddhi, Guru is the abode of bhakti. So establishing the importance and what should be one's disposition, savadhana mate, one should offer obeisances, and by his mercy, one gets Krishna. Hare Krishna. So next time we'll uh, continue our discussion with the next verse, Krishna willing. So till then, uh, Hare Krishna. Wish you a very happy Krishna conscious day. See you soon.